What's going on, everyone in YouTube world? This is the Cockney Biker. Now, last weekend, me, Dawn, Tom and Melissa, we went for a ride, taking advantage of a nice Saturday for December. As we merged onto the highway, I nearly got rammed from behind by a semi. After which we rode home, and I immediately edited our camera footage, mashed them together and uploaded a video that night. Now later on, I got a message from Motor Madness asking if they could use their footage, or use the footage for their mashup vids, which I said, yeah, sure, go ahead. Now what I didn't realise was that the video I quickly edited and threw up was so badly done that it actually looked like I deliberately cut off a semi, complaining that he should have slowed down for merging traffic, which wasn't the case. But as a result of it, I got a ton of dislikes and some pretty damning comments from the Moto fans, and understandably so. So I'm doing this follow-up video of that near miss with explanations and a commentary using just Dawn's camera view to show what went wrong in a way that you can see it for yourself. Basically to see what happened. So cue the intro. So as you can see, we're heading down the ramp. There's a truck that we plan to merge behind. Now that he's doing about 60 miles an hour on the highway, Dawn looks back once, nothing there. Again, still no traffic on the road. And a third time, she can see off camera the semi that we plan to get ahead of. But as you can see, we've still got several truck lengths of space to merge into. It's at this point that I've crossed into the slow lane, having merged from the ramp. I jump in first to allow Melissa and Tom, who are just ahead of me, to merge in front of me and then continue up the highway. Now, you might be able to make out that we're matching speeds with the truck in front of us. That's doing about 60 odd miles an hour. At this point, I'm well in the right lane. That's the slow lane and part of the established traffic. Now this is where it all goes wrong. Dawn warns me the truck coming up fast.
Honey,
I clock him in my mirror, I'm gunning it past Melissa to her right to avoid a collision. The driver of the semi, he leans on his horn. Now where it all went wrong was where I complained that he should have slowed down. What I meant by that was, if the driver is going fast and comes up on traffic in his lane and it isn't going fast, then he has to either move to the overtaking lane or slow down, otherwise he'll collide with into the back of the other traffic. Not slow down to yield for merging vehicles. Now my responsibility was to merge safely into an available space on the highway. Going by how I misjudged the speed of the semi behind me, I didn't do too good a job of that. The semi driver behind us had the responsibility to watch out for traffic that was on the road and not collide into the back of them. And considering how fast he was going, had we not been there, he'd have smacked into the back of the truck in front of us, doing about 60 miles an hour, had we not been there. Saying that he should have slowed down was correct, but only for traffic in the lane, not for merging traffic. My other mistake was to throw up a video that was poorly edited without any context, because if you watch that one, it makes me look like I'm the one who was completely at fault, unless you watch it carefully. And for that, I'm sorry. Now I'll have to do a better job next time. The important thing about staying safe is never assume that traffic anywhere around you is actually seeing you. You're only responsible for your own actions and no one else's. And to that end, it doesn't matter who's right or wrong. If you're on a motorcycle, then it's you who's going to end up as a stain on the highway. So when merging, be careful. When riding in general, be careful. And if you've just avoided an accident and get home and run a video about it, edit the bloody thing carefully, because otherwise you're just going to get ripped apart from it by anyone who misinterprets what they see.
Alright, a lot of fluff on the road. I'm going to get ahead of this truck.
Nope,
I'm going to
I don't think I'm going to be able to make it.
That's what I'm going to let...
Honey, he's coming up on you fast!
What's this deal?
He didn't want to slow down.
That's pretty much all I've got to say about that. So, thanks for watching the video. Like and subscribe. And ride safe. And laters.